Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we're going to play a bit more of Rise of Industry by Dapper Penguin Studios, and in the last episode we've been establishing two small orchards in the vicinity of Aston. We are producing apples and oranges. We're going to some bits so you can see that, and we were basically looking forward to produce orange juice thanks to our new factory over there. But it is in need of water, orange, and unfortunately cotton here, which we cannot really find anywhere near, so we'll need to wait a bit or produce it ourselves, which was not possible at the time of the last video. So I've been going to some kind of balance with our finance, so I'm producing something like 44,000 and we are burning 36, so it is fairly good. And I let the game run a bit, so we were able to gather some tech points, which we are going to be able to use to unlock new things. So this is where we are. We need to go further now. So we've got let's see, we've got 1 point to spend in farming. I've been unlocking the farm here, even though I did not use it yet. We've got also 3 points in logistics, and we're going to get an extra one, so we're going to be able to do things as well here. And I think for now we need to forget about producing orange juice, but maybe we could actually go for different things, because last time we tried to establish also a chicken farm, which we could do if we were to be producing wheat, which is definitely possible now. And let's see, we've got crop farms here which we can access here, and let's say we're going to add one somewhere. I don't really know where yet. It needs not to be too far, because I actually want to be able to sell fairly easily. I could just drop it here. Maybe there is enough space for fields. I'm not completely sure about this yet. Let's try maybe. Okay, we're going to add a bunch of fields, which they might be able to fit. Yes, they are fitting. So let's just add 3 fields on the side of the road. And then we need to decide where we're going to send these things. So we are producing, let's see, we're going to produce wheat, hops, or vegetables. So let's just produce vegetables here. I don't think I'm going to use wheat right away. We're going to send our production to, let's see, to the farmer market in Ashton here. We're going to use all our trucks, so it's going to be a bit more efficient. And we'll need to send a bit of water to this farm if we want to make it work. So let's see if we've got any available truck to the truck depot here. So my truck depot is sending apples and orange to my other truck depot, which is actually not working. And we're sending a bit of water to the 2 orchard as well. So maybe what I should do is send a bit of water somewhere else. We've got some of this cardboard, which are not going to be very useful because we need to transform these into carton here. So let's just send a bit of water to our farm, so it's going to be a bit more efficient here. And we need to go not to the truck depot, but to the crop farm here. We are going to recover 1 truck from this orchard here, and we're going to send it to the crop farm. I'm going to deplete this little route here. Okay, it should be fine that way. But what I'm lacking currently is trucks. I need to have more trucks. It's going to be so much more efficient if I do that this way. So let's just take a look at the logistic tree, and let's take a look. So +2 trade truck capacity, it's going to be much more efficient, but I need more trucks. So what we're going to do is probably go for this, or yes, I think I should be able to do that somewhere. Yes, this is what we're looking for. So we're going to unlock the dispatch slot here, and we're going to go for these vehicles. So let's just unlock that. There we go. I've got a few bonuses. We've got trucks which are just going to be a bit faster. The cost of logistics is reduced. We've got more storage capacity, which is going to be quite handy. And the upkeep of logistics is also lower, so it's going to be quite efficient. Meanwhile, maybe we could try to go for a bunch of better roads. I've got still 2 points to spend, but maybe I could go for something different. Let's see, bigger truck could be useful, or less cost for our dispatch. All of these are really useful. Yet maybe we've got more things. Bridge, warehouse. I'm going to stick to truck depot for now because I do not think my operation is that big. So we're going to try to go and decrease the dispatch cost, and we might want to also make bigger trucks. Alright, I've got no more points, but we're going to recover one more, so it should be fine. Meanwhile, I've got a few points spent in gathering, so maybe I could do something out of it. We are probably not producing enough water to place 5 harvester. Oh, it could be handy. I think I'm going to go with that, so we'll be able to produce more. Or we could actually just go for a lumberyard, so we can produce our own wood and maybe allow the region to actually produce more carton. I think it might be good. Let's just check if there is any kind of... It's just costing 1 point. Let's just use it. Okay, so a lumberyard. Let's take a look. Do we have forest around? Yes, there is a bit of a forest here. Yet, let's begin with adding a bunch of extractor here. Because we need more of these siphon. Where was it possible to add some? I'm pretty sure we can do it though. Maybe in there. Just check it out. Gathering stuff. What is the iPhone? Why am I not able to produce more? Maybe I did not spend the point. Let's just check quickly. I could have forgotten. Yes, I forgot about this. So let's just unlock it. And now I can add harvester, and we're going to not lack the water we need anymore. So let's just add this one over there. We don't have so many spots to add this. And I could add another one, but the coast is not that good for us. Okay, let's just make a road first, and we'll see where we go next. Here we go. So, I could go on the other side, but seems to be very unlikely because it's just too far and I cannot make any bridge. But maybe if I was to up here to go a bit further, I could do the same. Nah, very unlikely. Am I stuck with 4? It seems to be possible. Okay, we'll just go for this for now. It's going to cost me a bit less than if I had 5, but I need a bit better roads. Anyway, it will help because I've got an extra farm, so I need to be able to send more water to these. I've got a lot more trucks, so I could just send 2 trucks per areas. Plus, I could also maybe... Do I have anything important to move? No, not so much. Okay, so it will be fine. Now that these things are working well, did I actually send all the trucks? No, I've got many trucks available, so I could send a bunch to the state as well. Alright, we're going to send 2 trucks here. Maybe more, maybe 4 trucks for the state and 5 for the farm market. We'll see if we're going to do a bit of money. I've got also these, which should probably just send more trucks around. I could send some to the depot, but the depot is actually not working anymore, so I might want to change destination. And maybe at some point we'll need to send trucks to another location. Can I move this thing? I don't know if there is any kind of priority here. It might be possible though. Okay, so all the trucks are set up. I should change a bit things. I could just store a bunch. I'm not going to do that this way. We're going to let's go back. We're going to send things to the truck depot. It seems to be much better, and we'll just use the depot to decrease the money we are actually spending on these logistic. So 4 trucks, yes, good. And let's do the same over there. I'll choose where I'm dispatching these later on. Yet maybe I want to send less trucks, so I've got more time to actually deal with things. So we're going to send 7 trucks to the farm market and 2 trucks to the depot. And we're going to do the same here. Oh, here. Okay, so truck depot Ashtown. Let's just send 2 trucks and 7. slightly bit better. So now we should be stirring things in there. At least it should happen at some point. Okay, we've got water incoming. And do we have any trucks which are just dropping by? We should have some. Let's just maybe speed up a bit to see if everything is working as intended. Yes, we've got apples and oranges, so everything is fine. And we should use... do we have any extra slot available? Yes, there is one slot here. So I could maybe begin to send these apples to the next logistic, which is not available right now. Okay, so let's just change it a bit. Okay, so let's just enable it. Alright. Wait, what have I done? Go back. 3 over there. I've got 1 left, so I could just send 3 trucks in 5 each, just in case. And then I'm going to send maybe more oranges and apples to the depot of Ashton. Okay. So now I'm sending water to all my farms, and I'm sending a bit of orange to the depot. So it's going to decrease the amount of orange I'm storing in this depot, because I don't want this to be filled completely. I'm still lacking probably 1 more slot, so I can just send a bunch of apples as well. And I got 1 more point, so I could actually use it. Plus 1 dispatch slot. This is what I'm looking for, but maybe there is better things. Okay, for now we're going to go with this, and we'll need to unlock the road at some point soon, hopefully. And let's see, so I've got my extra last slot here, so I'm sending orange and I'm sending now apples to the depot. Here we go. I just need to get a truck to do so. So 2 trucks of orange for 1 truck of apple. Okay. Things are going to get a bit messier as we advance, I think. Let's just do it this way. It's going to be a bit... No, it's fine. Ish. Not sure it's useful for anything, but I'm going to do that this way anyway. Alright, so maybe it's going to be a bit easier for trucks to go in different ways. But maybe they won't, because it's faster on this road. Anyway, as you may see, the cities are just much bigger now. So maybe we could just discover new kind of shops where we could actually buy stuff. But we are probably going to be in trouble to find any kind of carton here. So, city, what does it have to propose? We've got a bookstore, a liquor store, a clothing store, a home goods store. So plenty of stores which are requiring things to be sold. And the city is stagnating because we are lacking stuff. Okay, you know what? I need to do something about the wood we are producing here. So let's just produce our own lumberyard. We've got enough money to do so, I think, and it's not going to be that far from the city, so let's just add this over there. It's going to be close, maybe on the other side. It's going to be very, very close to the forest then. Alright, and now we need to place a bunch of things, I think. Kind of satellites here. We need a harvester here, which is going to be able to harvest plenty of wood. Yet, okay, if I do it here, and I add a road, alright, seems good. Do I want to add another one? Probably. And where to? A bit further, maybe. I'm not sure it's a good idea, though. Oh, it's maybe not in the same state. It is in the same state. So I just need to find the right spot where to put it without breaking everything. I cannot. I need to be closer. Oh, okay. So I'm going to be in trouble at some point. I'm within range. Okay. Alright. And I can probably add another one. I'm going to lack space, I believe. Let's see. Maybe it's that way. We just need to add an extra road. Okay, so we've got everything required. We're going to send all of this wood to the city. So let's see, we're going to send it to the state. Seems to be what we need to do. Just send it to Ashton. We're going to send all of our trucks there. Don't really need to send them anywhere else. And hopefully, thanks to all this wood which is going to happen, they're going to be able to produce much more paper and cardboard and stuff, and we're going to be able to buy them different things. Storage. Okay, I believe this factory is not going to like what I'm doing here. Yet, now we've got, as you can see, plenty of wood which is going to go toward the city. And he seems to be unable to produce much. They've got 3 units per month. It's really low. Their dispatch cost is quite low. Uptime is 1%, so I believe they are obviously lacking the basic resource to make things work. And thanks to this influx of wood, I believe the city should be on the rise. We'll see that very, very soon, but if every factory is at 3, 1 per month, see, all these factories, they seems to be inactive. There is no smoke, nothing is working here. There's obviously something which is wrong. And what are these trucks coming from the other town? Maybe these are mine. Yeah, these are mine. They are selling stuff to... I think these are mine. Let's just check quickly. Yeah, it seems to be the case. Not sure. Out of schedule. Food factory. Yes, but I've got no food factory working well. Okay, so this is my truck. It was going to 5 eat. And are we doing any money right now? So we're producing 46 and we are, let's see, total expense, yes, but there is the factory I've been adding. Building upkeep here, 35. Okay, so we are making money, after all. Not much, but still a bit. We're not going to break that quickly. Okay. 4 logs last month. How much are we producing right now? Analysis 10. Okay, much better. Building upkeep is 5,000, and the dispatch cost is quite high though. Maybe I should just try to make one place to gather all the wood and send it with trucks. It might be working better. So truck depot. I just add one just in front of it. And we'll just send every bit of wood to the depot which is the closest. So in two tiles. This is the one. Alright, and then we are going to use one of these trucks here to send the logs to Ashton. Yes, I think so. It's going to speed up things a bit, I think. We're going to send all trucks. So these trucks won't be selling because I think they are going to the city. I won't see, but maybe I could check here. Maybe these are not the same trucks though. It's possible. But I will probably be able to transport more more resource with the truck depot than with these. So we should be able to produce more. Hopefully. Let's just speed up things a bit. So next month we should be... Yes, the production is on the rise, I think. Got 12 instead of 10. And maybe if I check the next month, which is going to happen in something like 22 seconds, a bit more. We should see if we're going to be able to produce even more or not. And then I will check the smoke of the factory to see if it is... just check the smoke of the factory. Okay, there is only one factory which is running. Which is worrying. And 3 more days. 14. Okay, we are on the rise. Good. So we're going to produce even more wood. How much wood do they have here? Can I know that? So they've got wood, they've got fish, and they've got wood, and they've got oil. Yeah, do they have enough wood? Still 2. Not producing much. Yeah, the building upkeep are not cheap. Maybe I should just produce my own things. I wonder. Global market here. Let's take a look at the price of the... okay, 104. Not too much on the person side. Do we have something which is really, really expensive compared to its normal level? Everything is at something like 100%. Yet, most expensive things are at 105%. Component and product. Oh, look at that. It seems there is quite a demand for things which are like finished product. So we are not able to produce much. And luxury here. Gift wrapping. Beds. Okay, there's plenty of things to sell here. Anyway, let's go back to what we're doing. Oh, fishing is seemingly quite profitable right now. I should just go and maybe do one of these factories at some point. Yet, I could also focus on oranges, and let's see what I can do right now. Because thanks to my new factory, I should speed up a bit the R&D of gathering stuff. So, let's see, sand collector. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to get an extra farming point soon. I could actually maybe spend 1 more here to place 5 fields instead of the 3 I got. Or I could maybe go for something else. Let's just take a look at what else is remaining. So it's going to take some time to get an R&D point for the logistic, and industry is not advancing because we are not producing what we need. Though if I was to be able to build, that would be nice. I could produce my own paper and cardboard. We'll see if there is a way to increase output. I feel like I'm just lacking things because the food factory is not running. Or maybe I could just produce something else. Maybe cheese is easier. Let's take a look. Maybe this is the way to rack a bunch of points and then produce something else. So to produce cheese, I just need milk and water. Can I buy milk somewhere? It is milk, of course. It is. We'll never see, but I think it is. So let's just see if I can buy some somewhere. From a market, maybe. I don't think these are going to sell to a company like that. What am I? Delhi. Nope. Yeah, this is okay. So I'm good. I don't see it yet. Bookstore, clothing. It should be in farm market. Yet I don't see it. Anyway, so if we were to make a farm, let's say, I think I can do that. I could produce my own milk, and I could do cheese. Livestock farm. I think I'm lacking something though. I think I'm lacking. Can I just remove that? It would be nice. I think I'm lacking an upgrade on the livestock farm. It is the one. So with this one I could be able to get cows, but I think I will need to turn my current, deforestation, nope. Okay, let's do that this way. So basically for, if I want to make a cow farm, I will need pretty bit of space, which I'm going to get maybe over there. I don't know if I don't think I've got enough space. I could just add the farm here or here. Okay, maybe it's a bit better that way. And then we could add a bunch of fields, but I need to change the production thing. So we need to go for cows, which are going to require, yes, I'm going to be required to produce wheat. So let's just try to turn my farm into wheat things, because I'm producing vegetables here, but I could actually use this farm to produce milk. Okay, let's just set to wheat, yes. We are going to also add, can I add, or maybe I did not spend the point. I think I spent the point for something else. No field? Yes, I know, but I'm going to deal with that later on. So now I'm producing wheat, and I'm going to send the wheat to, let's see, to my farm. Alright, I'm going to send all the trucks. I need to send also a bit of water. Do I have an extra truck here? I do, but it's not going to work well. So maybe this depot at some point is going to transform itself into a water depot only. So what I should probably do is stop sending things toward this depot. Because we are sending things to the truck depot in Ashton, but maybe I should just send it to the other truck depot. It would be much more efficient. Let's see, logistic, but it's still a bit far though. Let's just keep it simple. We're going to remove this location here, and we're going to send the old truck to Ashton. Old truck. Let's go back to basics. It's not the most efficient thing to do, still it's going to work. Do I have any? No, I've got nothing in storage, so I can transform these thing into water for the, no, not the factory, the farm, but not this farm here. And so 2 for each. Yeah, seems to be fine. Let's just not send any more apple to Ashton. Okay, good. And this depot here is not going to be able to send. I think it's not necessary anymore. I need to shut it down. Just check quickly. Yes, all is going to the. Maybe I could send. Nah, that seems to be fine. Okay, now we're in need of field here. So we're going to transform this. I've got wheat already. Water should be coming soon. Yes, it is. Now we've got water now, so I can add fields. But I'm going to not go for chicken, I'm going to go for cows. Yes. Let's just add the fields now. Okay, so we're going to. Do I have space for? No, I've got only space for one field here, so we're going to add these close by. Alright. Okay. So now I can actually send milk. To my factory, which is not up, so I need to put it up. Alright. I think I could be already able to do that, but I don't know. Maybe I should just transform the factory into something different. I know I've got something in storage, but I still got plenty of slots. So let's just change production. We're going to go and wait. It might be. No, we don't care. Yes, we don't. Let's say we don't care, even though we care. And we're going to send these to the state. All the trucks. Okay. Meanwhile, let's see. We're producing milk mostly. Can I choose what I'm producing here, or am I just producing all of it? Leather. Yes, I'm producing all of it. Okay, so uh, let's just send the milk to the factory, the meat to the farm market, and the leather to the farmer market as well. Nope, to the station. Alright, 3 trucks as well. Okay, everything should be in motion now. I hope at some point they're going to add, let's say, maybe different quality of food. So maybe you want to go for organics, or you want to go for regular or thing like that, you know, and you could just maybe choose an ethic for your industry. It would be nice. Do I want to expand? Yes, I might. Let's just make more wheat. So maybe at some point I will be able to... I've got just enough space, maybe. Can I? I cannot, but maybe I could just drop one on this side. So maybe it's better if I remove the other one. Yes, we're going to remove this one here. And add one over there. If I can add an extra one at some point, I will be able to fill this void here. Not sure it's going to be possible though. Okay, now we are going to produce quite a bit of wheat, I hope. Got very little. Oh, got vegetables here. I need to send these somewhere. And I cannot choose what I'm going to send, so these are going to stick around. Okay, the factory is running, so we are going to begin to get points for our industry. Yes, R&D. We are going to slowly advance to our different things, and we'll be able to produce pepper mill at some point. Okay, so nice. Let's just take a look at the balance. It should be bad. It should be very, very bad. So I'm producing 37,000. I'm burning in upkeep 44. So I'm losing money right now. But hopefully soon I will be making money. Oh, I'm making money now. 76,000. It's much, much better. And the town should be thriving now. Let's just take a look. I've got still one little factory which is producing pepper, which is a shame, because I thought I would be able to do much more of an impact. Yet maybe the city is... no, it's still stagnating here. Player influence plus 100. Okay, interesting. Can I do something more for the city? I wonder. Okay, so do we have cheese ready? We've got milk, we've got water. We've been producing already our first, I don't know, ton of cheese maybe? Unit, let's say. So now it should be advancing slowly. We've been producing 2. But I'm expecting to be able to produce some more. What could I do to help things running properly? I think at some point we're going to lack water. I'm producing water, but it's not sufficient. I need 5 harvesters. I need to make a bridge. Yes, I definitely need to make a bridge, but maybe somewhere around here. Yet I do not have the point to do so, do I? No, I'm halfway. And then I will be able to unlock that. Okay. Oh, we're dealing with the lumberyard. So we've been producing 13 last week, so... not last week, last month. Been dispatching 14 trucks. Okay, not too bad. It seems not to be costing too much, yet it might be producing quite a bit of money. Dispatch costs are quite low. But we've got plenty of logs to move around. What did I miss? No, it seems to be alright, but maybe we are not able to sell more because they're not able to buy more, maybe. Okay, let's take a look. I've got trade routes as well, but I did not really paid attention too much to these yet. So let's take a look. What if I wanted to add a trade route between city with trucks? I've got 2 trucks depot. Got Zeppelin, cool. Boats and trains. Okay, for now I don't think I need any. I'm too little to do that, but it's nice to be able to do it anyway. And let's just take a look. We've got map layer seems to be interesting. So maybe we could do something underground. Recipe book, factories. So it's basically the manual kind of. Okay, let's keep going. Maybe I should just sell more oranges and apple. Let's just see. Is the farmer market well supplied? Not so much. I can consume 6 per week, but I'm barely storing the thing with 1. So maybe I should just produce more. Yet, if I do so, I'm going to be required to make maybe to produce more water. And I wanted to build another one of these, which is not something I want to do. Not yet, at least. Plus, I'll need another supply depot, truck depot to produce, to move the water around. Yet I could expand, though I've got enough money to do so. We'll add 2 more orchards on this side. I don't know if the city is going to be able to handle that, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle that, though. Don't want to grow too fast. I will just go bankrupt because I still need to. Yeah, I'm making 10,000 per month. Let's just speed up things a bit. See if things are going to change a bit. There's definitely need more water. And I'm still halfway. Yeah, it's at full speed. It's just advancing fairly quickly. So how much? I've got 1 destination available. So maybe what I should do. Do I have any water in storage? Not much. Yet maybe if I was to build 1 more orchard, I could actually deliver water to this. It would feel alright, I think. And we've got an extra truck to give it to, so it might be working well. Okay, so what's going to sell for the most? I think it's probably oranges, plus I'm going to require oranges for the factory at some point. So let's take a look at the food market here. So I'm going to buy my oranges for 3,400, but they're going to... Okay, I'm producing oranges, obviously. There's 1,000 of difference. Okay, so let's see our card. Let's just add 1 more of these. It would be better if it was facing the road I'm going to add. Like that. Let's just add a little bit of road. Okay, maybe a bit more. Just I did not make the link. Okay, let's just add a bunch of fields I'm going to produce. I could produce grapes though. Why not? Just produce grape, it's going to be more interesting. I will switch to orange if I need to. Let's just add a bunch of fields, and let's see. I'm going to keep a bit of space for roads, and I can add a few more maybe. Yes, perfect. Bestseller. I'm not producing books, so it's going to be difficult for me to rack this 25%. Yet I'm producing grape now. Or I'm about to. Let's send a bit of water to this. Where is the grape? I don't. Here it is. And we'll need to send. No, I don't want to send grape. I want to send water. Yeah, I want to send water for the grape. So farm. Where is it? Grape. All the remaining trucks, which means 1. And then we'll send this production towards farmer market, and we'll send all the drugs. Okay. It's working already. We don't really have so much... oh yes, there is a bit of grape already. Okay, so... do we have trucks? Yes, grape is going to the city already. It's a bit of a mess around. Now we need to make a better road at some point. And now we should be able to... it's not as interesting as oranges, but it's different. So maybe I'm not going to destroy the price too much if I just keep a wide spread here. It seems the meat is quite expensive here. Oh, it's really expensive. And vegetables are also quite expensive compared to the regular price. Eggs as well. There's plenty of things which are required in the city. Berries would be useful as well. Maybe I should just do a chicken farm as well, but I feel like at some point I'm going to lack the water. I think I'm losing money right now. It's definitely possible. I've been adding one more orchard, so it's something which could be possible. Maybe it's going to fix it by itself next time. So I'm losing 6,000 now. Yes, I feel like it's good. Not losing that much. Let's take a look at the logistic tree. I'm almost there. Just a few more minutes and we'll be able to make that bridge. And maybe to get an extra water harvester, which is going to help so much. Because we should be, I believe, lacking water in every of our buildings, which is going to make these inefficient. I'll just take a look at the analysis here. Now it seems to be 100%. Or almost, so I'm not lacking water yet, but I might lack water soon. Okay, I do have the point now. Yes, I do. So let's just unlock this bridge. Alright. Did unlock it. So let's just use these. Just slow down a bit of time. No, I need a bridge. There we go. And thanks to this bridge... do I want to bring it over there or over there? Both are interesting. Okay, it's going to be a bit better here. Road bridge. Wait. Track bridge. Can I not do a road bridge? What's going on here? Bar enforcement. Boring machine. Is that a reference to Elon Musk? I don't know. It might be. Great paving. Improved paver. Why am I not able to do that? Strange. It seems to be unlocked, though. It seems to be locked as well. It is unlocked. What do I do? Locked. If I do that, this way. No, it's working. Okay, it's working. Does it feel like it's working? Okay, it's not going to be working perfectly. We're going to destroy this. And it's not such a bad idea to go from the middle here. Yet it might be better to just come from here. Is it too far? Okay, it seems to be there is only one way to do that. It's using that little middle path here. Hope it's going to be possible for me to build our extra harvester. Over there. Okay, we are lucky. It was the last place where we could be able to build it. Okay, nice. It's a bit far, but it's going to add a bunch of trucks, which are going to bring us water, so it's all good. Production layout, what do we have here? The lumberyard is full. Why is that? It's because we are not sending enough trucks, I believe. Yes, we've got so many logs. I don't know where to sell these. Are they not buying all of it? Okay, you know what? We are going to maybe change a bit the way we are dealing with things. I'm going to send a bunch of logs to another town. So we're going to send these to State West? Why not? I don't know. Okay, let's try it. And we're going to send not that many trucks, we're going to send maybe 2 trucks. So if it's 4, it's not going to be... are they just not buying logs anymore? Nope. Bookstore, deli, hardware. Home goods, nah. It's strange that I cannot really sell 2 factories. I believe they might be willing to buy my wood. I'm going to be in trouble. Maybe I could just shut down the factory, and I'm going to do that. And that way we're going to be able to produce, to sell these for money, and we'll just resume the production when it's going to be time. That way I will not lose much more money for these next months. We'll come back when the storage is emptied. I cannot add these yet. Can I maybe, let's see, gather... I cannot upgrade this. I've got all the grid necessary. 5 harvester, it's just way too much. I have no interest in... oh, there is a water wall thing, but I cannot really invest in it because it's not there yet. Coal, iron, copper. Sand collector, what could I use this for? I'm going to keep my points here because I don't really know what I'm going to be able to do with these yet. Industry, yeah, nope, not yet. Alright. So how much cheese was I able to produce? 29 units, and I've been producing only 2 last month. Why is that? Do I have a lack of materials? I feel like I'm lacking milk, maybe? Let's take a look. Do I have many in storage? No, I've got only wheat. And how much am I producing here? Can I get another view of the production here? Maybe it seems I'm not producing anything. And why is that? Because I'm lacking something, I believe. I'm lacking wheat. I need 2 wheat to feed 1 cow. So if there is no wheat, there is something wrong here. Why is my farm not producing or not sending things properly? Because I've got probably plenty of wheat. Just see if dumping these is going to help or not. I'm not producing anything because I've got no water. This is a bottleneck. So should I maybe make another one of these? It's going to cost me, but I'm going to produce so much more water, so maybe it's worth it. Let's do that. More water. Let's just drop it. Where? I need many cows to be able to bring all the harvester on. So maybe I need to be careful of what I'm going for. Do you have enough space here? I'm not even sure. There's a bit more over there. Okay, let's do it that way. I'm going to hope that I can actually bring all the harvester I need. Or I could go over there. There is plenty of place to do it, but it's going to be a bit further. Why not? Okay, gatherers, we need so one over there, another one here, and here. And here. Okay. Just make a bunch of roads. We need to bring the road back here, but I feel like I'm going to require probably a truck depot to move these things. Okay, I'll just bring them all. Right, good. So now everything should be working, and what I should do is to build another depot. I think it's probably the better way. Truck depot over there, which is going to get all the water. Logistic, fertile, it's probably the one we are looking for. Just bring all the truck in there, and then we'll send these to the truck depot number, I'll just check, I don't remember, number 1. So water to the truck depot number 1. Just take truck depot number 1, here we go. And let's just send all the trucks. That way we should be able to fix things a bit. Got a convoy here, which is going to bring all the wood. I should just check how much water they are bringing. 1, 1, 1. Oh, come on, there is not so much. Yet, I believe it's going to fill. Let's just speed up a bit. There's still a bunch of trucks, but if I manage to be faster... You know what, I should just buy water from the city. Okay, I should have done that earlier. It would have been easier to just buy the water than to produce it. Yet, we are autonomous that way, so maybe it's better. I will just need to fix my roads, so it's going to be a bit faster to move things around. So how are we dealing with things now? Because I was just doing something to make things work, and it might cost me more than what I'm going to gain. Do we have water now? Yes, we do have water, so the production should be resuming. So now the livestock farm should be working again, which is seemingly the case. We've got plenty of water, but we are lacking wheat. We were lacking wheat already, so now wheat should be flowing a bit better. Yet we're still lacking water. I could keep a bunch of trucks to bring it to the wheat directly. So wheat over there, could assign 2 trucks just to keep it, to be sure that everything is going to work. I've got strike in the food factory. I kind of understand them because it's a mess and nothing's working like it should. Yet, we might be able to do it at some point. Let's see, is the wood factory working well? I've got still plenty of wood to dispose of. Yes. So we'll still need to wait. I need better roads. I need to get some of these. I'm halfway. Okay. Maybe not today. Anyway, let's just check. Okay, I think we are at a balance here. Maybe not, because I forgot the vehicle upkeep. So we are not at the balance at all. We are losing money. Yet not that much. A bit, but not that much. I need to fix that. Are we still selling wood? Yes, we are. Yet it seems the state is not able to absorb everything. Okay, we are not able to store the wheat completely. It seems there is more need of berries than apples and oranges. And vegetables are also very desirable, it seems. Yet I should just maybe make less apples. These are not really in demand anymore. I could just sell less though and keep more in storage. I've got 0 in storage, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce the amount of trucks which are leaving my my factory, and we're going to try to store a bit more. So only 5 trucks. It's going to also decrease a bit the upkeep. Hopefully, because I'm spending a bit of money in dispatch. Maybe with less trucks it's going to be a bit better. Okay, do we have wheat now? Yes, but it's going quickly towards this other factory, it seems. And I've got some meat in storage. Why is that? It should be sent. It's probably the case. Yet trucks, yes, it's being delivered. Yet it is not what is the most delivered. It seems we are delivering more milk and less than meat. Yet I've got the same amount of trucks. Okay, all is fine. It's going to be delivered in time. What's wrong? There's something wrong, but I don't know what. Destination storage is full. What? And what is the destination storage here? Let's see. Sending milk to the food factory, but I don't think the food factory is filled, is it? Maybe it is, so I'm going to send a bit of my production to some of the destinations then, which is not possible because I'm lacking slots. I'm not going to build a truck depot to deal with this. So maybe what I should do is send a bit less of this to the factory and a bit more of this to the market. It might fix things a bit. Why is it that we are not producing? I think it's probably because of water, because we are not producing well. Okay, so what are we doing with water? I think we might be producing some, but yes, we've got plenty of water. It's just taking too much time to bring to different locations. So maybe I should just send a bunch of trucks directly to the factory then. And we're just going to send 2. We're not going to lose time in storage and stuff. Okay, let's see. There. Now we are producing more. We've got very little water, but we've got still something to begin with. Still taking 10 days to produce 1 batch of cheese. Yet now it is working. We are losing so much money. We are bleeding money. Okay, let's just slow down a bit. We've got probably things to fix here. So can I? Yes, I can unlock the road. So let's just unlock the road. Good. Now I can transform all my useless roads into better ones, which are going to be a bit more expensive, but so much better to transport things. Okay, everything should be faster now, or almost. Okay, let's just do the same for the water, because these trucks are just so slow. Alright. Come on. Done. Let's fix this around here as well. It's pricey, but worth it. What am I doing here? Okay, let's do it better. Alright. That was there. Just rotate a bit. I've got things I probably have missed. Yes, the remaining bits of the network here is not well done. So now things should be more efficient. Yeah, there is a bunch of things which are traveling from other roads, so I should maybe fix these a bit. Alright. Just fix the whole network here. Is every single bit of road which is used transformed? I hope so. Okay, maybe these were kind of useless, but just looking so much better with it, so I'm just going to spend the money to do it. It's kind of an investment. Okay, so now with all these new roads, are we able to make things more efficient? So income should be better now, look at that. And do we have now... I don't want to build anything, I just want to take a look at the factory. Do we have trucks incoming before the end of the 10 days? Because if we can just keep production running, it's just going to be fine. And I've got a truck depot which is filled. Which one is it? This one. Okay, so 100. Okay, we are going to be... Do I want to add a second depot to move things around? I'm not sure. Maybe I could use a bunch of these trucks, because storage is already, you know, it's not full, to deliver. It seems to be... I could just keep 4 or 5 trucks to deliver to the truck depot, which is just in front of the place, and use others to deliver to the other truck depot, the one which is depot number 1. Send a bunch of trucks. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but I can try. We'll see if it's going to work properly. Alright. What are we looking here? We've got too many something. And we are still lacking wheat. It's why it's not working. So is the wheat... we're not producing enough wheat. Maybe I could do a second one of this farm, but I'm not really... I've got plenty of water, so maybe it's just that I cannot produce faster. As I'm not producing enough wheat, I need to make an extra farm here. Yet... I'm going to be in trouble to produce the water, which is going to make the farm running. Am I getting money right now? I think I am. Just speed up things a bit to make it more obvious. At least I feel like I'm kind of stable. I'm getting a little bit, not much. So maybe it will be alright. Yes, net income is 3,000 approximately. And yeah, not this month. Lost a bit more. Oh, what happened here? We are losing money. I think my balance is very fragile. Anyway, I think we're not going to be... Oh wait, maybe I could fix that by adding a bunch of logs to be sold. Yes, it is time to resume production. Let's try to sell a bit of this wood. Maybe it will be the last finishing blow for our economy. Maybe it will be helping. Who knows? Anyway, we'll try to make it work a bit better. So guys, I think we're going to conclude the video here. I hope you like it. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please consider following my referral link to buy your games on the Humble store. They've got pretty nice price and interesting bundles as well. So with that said, until next time folks, have fun!